Hey guys, we're out here today. We have a BOTE Lono from our friends at BOTE, and we're here to demonstrate a couple of ways you can motorize this kayak. It's pretty simple. We've got two plug-and-play adapters essentially for this inflatable. The first one we're going to demonstrate is the pedal drive adapter that goes into the Apex drive. This model, along with a couple other models of BOTE, do come with this Apex drive. So our Apex drive adapter is pretty straightforward. You've got our standard hole pattern for the motor. You attach your J-2 motor onto there. We've got this little cable tie here that holds the cable out of your way. We do have this bumper, this adapter does feature this bumper here. So if you do hit something, that bumper is going to take most of the impact. So it'll sort of save your motor. You don't need a reduced shroud for this because that opening on the Apex drive is large enough to allow the motor to go in. And very simply, put your motor in. You got that front toe that goes in there, and you've got 3 latches here that lock it down, and within seconds you are motorized. So this BOTE Lono is now motorized very simply through that Apex drive. You run the cable to your battery, of course. Your battery sits in the front, and you got your kill switch. On you go, and you've got your remote, of course, and the remote can either be on your wrist or on your strap or wherever you find it convenient. This model does offer rudder. So if you do have the rudder, you can have the rudder steering on your left or right. So if you've got your motor there, your rudder becomes your means of turning the boat. So that is the first option to motorize a BOTE Lono. All right, so if you do want to keep your Apex drive, you do have another option to motorize this BOTE Lono. It's again very simple, plug and play. The BOTE Lono does have this 4-hole adapter on the back that is designed for their rudder system, but it is also the same hole pattern as a power pole, as a micro power pole. So we use that and our power pole adapter to motorize this kayak. So very simply, you got 4 bolts there, and that holds this power pole adapter to the boat. Please remember, if you're doing this, you got to be very careful not to drive those bolts into the kayak and damage the kayak. So you use the bolts that came with your kayak, not the bolts that we send you. So keep that in mind, please. Now, once you have this thing powered back here, you no longer have the option to have your rudder on here. So you're going to need our power pole steering. That works like so when it's not locked. Okay. If you do want to lock it and use your paddle to steer, you can just take that out, lock this adapter down, and use your paddle to steer if you wanted to. This allows you to keep your Apex drive where it is, and you still have another way to motorize your kayak. Of course, you can run your cable to your battery and your battery to your wrist, so if you fall off, your boat stops. All right, and one more thing, the BOTE Lono does ship with this platform on the back. Now this platform goes on top here, and it does give you another option for a power pole plate mount here. Now you can use our power pole adapter on this, but you got to keep in mind it is pointing perpendicular to your kayak, so you won't have the kickoff option on this. If you do want to take your motor out, you actually have to take it out sideways, which is a little bit awkward. So if you do want to use that power pole option, that's really the best place to go. You can go up there and keep your rudder, but there is that element of not being able to kick the motor up when you want to kick it up. So there you go, guys. We've got 2 great options, plug and play, really quick, really simple for the BOTE Lono. You can go into the Apex drive and leave your rudder really nice and clean, get from A to B. If you do want to keep your Apex drive, there is that option on going off the back and having a motor mounted on your power pole plate adapter back there. And last but not least, in our experience of inflating this massive kayak, this comes in really, really handy. This is our PP-77-AP battery. It's got 77 watt-hours of power. It does have a cigarette adapter that comes out of it, ships with the product, along with a couple of other adapters. It does also have a super fast charging USB port on there that you can charge your phone, tablets. It's fully submersible and waterproof. This guy will inflate this entire kayak with the seat about 3 times. So, it's a great thing to carry in your bag. make sure to use it in your pump to inflate this guy, because this guy is a beast to inflate. So that's it. There we go. Thank you.